just in case you didn't know.
Right now, I have my sister from another mister. She said she ain't like that at all. But Demetria Mckinney is in the house, y'all. Make some noise.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing amazing. So glad that you stopped by.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, so I asked her, I was like, okay, cool. So what do you want to like tell the people about? And her motive is just so pure tonight. She just want to give people hope. So you've seen her on Tyler Perry. What is Meet the Browns?
House of Pain. I was on crack.
Yeah, that was like you was the crackhead.
I was the crackhead.
Yeah, but
but she too was delivered. So. Yeah, hey, won't he will.
And now you're on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And that takes prayer too.
That takes a lot of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
So the backstory. They tell me you were a military
military
baby.
brat, yeah.
Yeah. So what was that like coming up in the military, moving from different spaces to spaces?
It like anything, it has its pros and cons. You know, the con is, you know how some people say, that's my homie since the 3rd grade. Like, I don't have that. Nobody that saw me with my baby teeth is in my life right now.
Wow.
But the other good side of it is it prepared me for a lot of what's going on with the touring, with getting to know different people and really being able to adjust to whatever situations I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really thankful for that.
Indeed. So you being in the spotlight right now and you know, having to deal with the pressures that come with just being in the spotlight, being a young lady, how do you keep your integrity and keeping your balance of everything that you have going on? Because sometimes it's tough for ladies in this particular industry.
Right.
And so how do you keep your integrity? Like, whenever I hear your name, it's always like, oh, she's a sweetheart and she's good. And, you know, you don't hear the bad stuff like, oh, yeah, she was with what's her name last night and the other guy the other night. So how do you keep your integrity and how do you set your parameters and who you deal with?
3 things. First off, prayer. I know who my father is, so I know I'm accountable for everything. Second of all, I recognize that if I don't remember who I am, they will turn me into who I don't want to be. I'm not going to give nobody else that kind of power.
Hit number 2 again, because the ladies need to really hear this. No music on this. Can you turn that off? Just number 2. Hit that one more time.
I remember who I am, so no one can turn me into who I don't want to be.
Message.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You know, and the other thing is, you know, God uses everything. I have a son. Wow. At the end of the day, when I go home, if he's looking at me like you tried it, then I know I've done too much, and I never want that moment. I want to be the example for the lady he is going to look for in his life. I want to represent him. I want to represent me as a mother. I want to represent us as a people and serve my father the way that I am supposed to.
Indeed.
So those are my
Willie Moore Jr. on your radio.